Welcome back to the channel Safemoon Millionaires. My name is Ishaan, and in this video we're going to be covering why Safemoon is crashing right now, along with why this dip could actually be temporary. Along with that, we're going to be covering the technicals and my exact strategy to profit off Safemoon, because we've been insanely accurate in predicting Safemoon's shorter term price movement. So with that being said, be sure to subscribe because it really helps out the channel more than you think, and be sure to check out the Gen Z Trader Academy down below if you want to learn technical analysis for yourself and a lot of advanced trading strategies to become more profitable. With that being said, let's get to it. Alright, so as you can see, we've just been forming lower lows and lower highs. In fact, even right over here, we started forming a channel downwards, and in fact, we've now broken this low that we had all the way down over here. This previous level of support we had way back over here at about this 33549 level. We've smashed through that, and in fact this was also the previous level of support that we had way back over here, and we've now broken past all these key levels of support. So this is a really big break. This is a really big break because this is a key level of support. I mean, every time we came down, this was our pivot point. Again, it was our pivot point. We came down, it was our pivot point, but we failed to hold it as support this time. So this is a pretty steep decline. And essentially, this decline is coming after a big whale unloaded nearly 2.6 trillion worth of Safemoon just this morning. As we can see, going to his trade logs, we can see about 3 hours ago, we can see how we dumped 1.2 trillion and then dumped another 1.1 trillion. And overall, this whale has been dumping, but this wasn't a really big sell, and then he kind of started trolling. As we can see, he bought 420.6996 worth of Safemoon, again 69.4200. So in a way, this whale is trolling. He sold and now he's buying, but in a way he's trolling us hodlers because he knows that this is definitely going to be viewed and shown all around. I mean, we're talking about it right now. Now, just as I was editing this video, we can see how he sold yet another trillion worth of Safemoon, and if we can click on it, approximately $2.6 million worth of Safemoon. Now, this might seem really bad that whales are dumping, but with Safemoon, whales dumping is in a way a good thing for the long term. It adds short-term downwards pressure, but in the long term, by whales exiting their positions, that's going to increase stability in the market and essentially evenly distribute Safemoon more to the regular holders like you and me. And remember, these whales are selling and trading in large amounts, so that also means more tokens are being burnt as they're buying and selling. And so with that power of tokenomics, we see that redistribution in our wallets, and overall, the more whales that we get rid of, the less problem we will have in breaking out higher to the upside. And like we saw previously, Safemoon really struggled to break past some key levels just because of whale profit taking. Now, this was 3 hours ago, so being on the hourly chart, he sold probably around this point right over here. He probably sold into that. He probably had a stop loss right below this level that got triggered, and that's why we're seeing the sell-off intensifying and heading even lower, because like I said, key levels of support, we're going to have tons of stop losses at these levels, and as they're triggered, we're seeing the overall selling intensifying. Alright, so taking a look at the technicals now, for the last few days, I've been telling you guys to not expect a sharp rebound in price. It's simple as that. I'm not a bear in Safemoon. As you guys know, I love Safemoon, but as a trader, as a technical trader, I always tell it to you guys how I see it. And so for the last few days, I've been telling you guys that realistically, Safemoon is probably going to continue lower or probably continue to consolidate. The reason being is that there's still a lot of volatility in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies overall. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear mongering going on, and as a result, these are uncertain times. And so when things are uncertain, those are times where you want to maybe take a step back, take a pause, and maybe, start buying some, adding more to your position. But these are very uncertain times where prices are very volatile. But along with that, we also discussed the Wyckoff theory, which talks about accumulation and distribution. And essentially, the Wyckoff method is just a theory as to how the market functions. There's a period of accumulation, a move up, and distribution. So essentially, as you can see, accumulation, move up, distribution, move down. So what I told you guys to expect is another period of accumulation and to expect consolidation. And so in fact, I expect Safemoon to rebound sharply, because if we take a look, we can see that we've now entered into our phase B, right? We had our initial We had our initial bounce, a push up, and now we form a new low before breaking out to the upside. We break essentially that previous support. And as you can see, that's what's happening right now. We had our initial push, came down, formed a new high. Now we're breaking below that level of support, just like in the Wyckoff method, right? You break below that level of support right over here, then you bounce back sharply. So if I'm being completely honest, what I expect Safemoon to do now is see a sharp rebound. I mean, we're oversold on the R side. The MACD is also in negative territory, and it looks like we're probably going to see momentum shift back in favor of the bulls. Now, another big reason why I expect a sharp rebound in price is because Safemoon has their AMA today. I mean, obviously the last few AMAs haven't been perfect, and they've all been essentially sell the news. Every time we've had an AMA, essentially we've had sell the news, but those were because we were already in clear uptrends. In those situations, we were already in clear uptrends, and that's why we had these sharp sell-offs after the AMAs. But in this situation, Safemoon holders are looking for good news. They're looking for good news, and they're not looking to sell into any good news. They're looking to buy into it because of this clear downtrend. And since we're down about 50-60%, and so if this AMA comes out to be productive, if we see any major steps and strides taken by Safemoon, or they answer a bunch of burning questions that we've all been having and clear up many of the major doubts around Operation Phoenix and the future of Safemoon, I think what we see is buy the news rather than sell the news, and a sharp rebound in price where we reclaim the support level. So by breaking above it, reclaiming it as support is going to show buyer confidence, and that buyers are actually willing to commit to that price level. So we need to desperately break back above this level of support right here at about 2998, and only then do I see any meaningful reversal to the upside. But overall, let's talk about my realistic price target and my exact strategy to profit. Now, if we break above this previous level of support right up here, and we break above the 9 EMA, which is this blue line, that's a big indicator that buyers are stepping up, and I would look to be taking a small position. And remember guys, this is my personal strategy, and so a break above this level of support is going to be big. So overall, what I expect is a break above, and then potentially consolidation for the next few days, or even the next week or so, if I'm being completely honest. So till then, what I expect Safemoon to do is continue probably trading in this channel like this, right? We'll probably continue trading up down in this channel that we have right over here for the next few weeks, and what I'll be watching for is a breakout above this top resistance up over here. The reason being is that I expect totally like the Wyckoff theory, we see consolidation, and basically the resistance we have up at about this level, I would say right here at about 6053. Only once we break above this key resistance level do I see us having any attempt at a meaningful reversal to the upside. So only then would I be looking to add heavy, but along the way, if we continue trading sideways, I think there's no harm in adding little as we consolidate. But it all depends on if we can break above this key level of support right here at 2998, because if we fail to break above it, I could definitely see Safemoon continuing a lot lower, potentially all the way down to about right here at 21498, which was a previous level of resistance that we had right over here, where I really think is the next level of support. Now, another big thing to not get caught in is a false breakout. What I could definitely see happening is Safemoon pushes up. It looks like we're about to break above this 2998 level, but instead we turn that previous level of support into resistance and we continue even lower. So a key trick is to fully wait for a break above this level and only then be looking to buy into it, because many times we'll see that little bounce that looks like a reversal, but it'll just be turning it into resistance and we follow through lower. So that's the video guys, that's the technicals. Be sure to subscribe if you really appreciate this in-depth analysis video, and be sure to check out the Gen Z Trader Academy down below if you want to learn technical analysis for yourself and a lot more advanced trading strategies. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, clocking out for now. Peace.